just to start off, man, can you take me through your journey? I know, you Texas, not started with Texas, but can you take me through the journey to get back to the show? What was just that experience like?
Yeah, man. I mean, I was in Japan for 4 years. My first year, really just trying to show that I can, that I'm reliable. I understand a scouting report. I can pitch the contact. Can pitch deep into the game. I'm trying to prove that I'm reliable. And when I didn't get an opportunity to come back on a major league deal, that's when I had to check myself and see where I was at in my career. And that's when I started to learn more about the analytics and try to get a better understanding how I can apply it to my game. And so then the next 2 years, that's where it was a lot of trial and error on the analytics side of baseball. And it wasn't in 2020, it started to come around there a little bit. And then in 2021 is when it all clicked and then brought me back home.
I love that. Was there like an aha moment where you felt like what you were studying hit eventually applied to the field as well?
Yeah. So, understanding, my strengths from an analytics standpoint and how I can pitch the guys that way. And then, pitch design with my changeup was a really big moment for me. I started messing with some grips, found the grip that I'm using now, and metrically it was really good, and started using that as a weapon. And then it made all my other pitches better as well. And so that's what we saw in 2021.
I love that. What's it been like to be a part of this staff with guys like, the Hunter Greens and the Dolos?
Yeah. It was real special, man. I mean, as you saw, Hunter, put on a clinic last night, and he looked real sharp. And we got Abbott today, who's another, he's a gamer. He's going to compete his butt off and has a really good understanding of who he is as a pitcher and a good idea of how to read swings. And you got Lodolo, who's absolutely nasty, and Ashcraft, just a natural cut fastball in the upper 90s, and a lot of potential in this rotation. And I think we're going to see that potential sooner rather than later.
Love that. And you've played with two of the most electrifying players in the sport in power speed combos with Fernando and Ellie, man. Yeah. What has it been like to see the rise of Ellie?
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities there, man. When you talk about just pure athleticism, man. A lot of similarities. They're both freaks of nature, man. They can do things. They can contort their bodies to be able to make unbelievable throws. Their speed is unmatched, and their first step is unbelievable. Their power is, again, one of the tops in the league, and so a lot of similarities there in Toddy and Ellie, yeah, for sure.
I love that. Well, Nick, it's great to see you back in the show and doing big things, and man, best of luck the rest of the way. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.